Today I'm going to talk about the gloves I chose. I was going to get a pair of First Light. They have mittens that have some lining in them, and also have a liner that goes in them, a wool liner. And they're like 140 bucks. And I was thinking about those, and then my wife got Raynaud's syndrome. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's where the capillaries don't allow blood to flow to the fingers. This condition usually comes with other things like lupus and whatnot. But anyway, because it's important that I keep her fingers and toes really warm during our hunts, late season hunts, I decided to look into getting some good leather mittens. Well, I know Randy Newberg had talked about the Frost River buckskin mittens, so I thought, well, let me look into those. And I really like these. I found these online. They're $115 a pair. They come with felt lining in them. If you get the Northern Pacific one, it has a thick liner inside of it. It's a felt, not a felt, but a actual, what do you want to call it, fleece liner inside. It works really well. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet in the cold, but it's real nice. I like that. And then you can buy a liner to go with it, wool liner for $12, which you can slide inside very easily. I like these. They're made out of deer skin. Each one is kind of unique because, depending on what piece of hide they get from local hunters, they make these, hand make these mittens out of them. They have elastic here on the edge to keep it to your hand. I have a set of old Army Arctic mittens, and they work pretty well. But what I like about these is what I've learned, in the past, is that leather does a better job, I think, of resisting the extreme cold temperatures, penetrating it. So the actual deer skin or cowhide is going to do a better job of keeping it than any synthetic wind stopper. I also got my wife something that's a little bit more expensive. The company sells their Frost River. They're alpaca wool. They're handmade right there in Minnesota also. And it's a mitten liner, and it's supposed to be better than merino wool. It's hypoallergenic, meaning that if you have any allergic reactions to any kind of wool or things, that this won't cause an allergic reaction. So I got her those liners instead of the $12 wool poly mix that they sell, which I got for mine. But I got her the alpaca liners, and they fit her hands real well. She has small hands, and I just wanted to comment on these. I think they're a decent mitten, and I think they're going to work out great in late season. A very good quality, put together real well. The stitching is impeccable. You tell somebody took their time when they made these, and they're made from buckskin. What more could you ask for? Like I said, the lining inside is pretty thick. If you don't even have the lining on it, the liner in it, they're warm enough as it is. And anyway, my wife loves them. I like them. They're made by Frost River, right here in the United States in Minnesota. And also the liners, if you want to get the alpaca wool liners, those are $35. They're a little bit more expensive than the wool liners. And I've got some other wools. And I just decided to go with these. And I was thinking about one time we were doing, I like to tell stories, as you can tell, but when you're old, you tend to tell stories. When we were training in Europe, we were doing some snowmobile training, and we had this guy named Hans. He would tell us in his European accent, he would say, "Yeah, windstopper, yeah, red deer hide, that is the original windstopper. You guys with your windstopper." And it was kind of funny. We all laughed about it, but I think back to that, and he was adamant that the red deer hide or any hide leather would keep the penetrating cold from penetrating your hands better than any synthetic fabric that you could possibly come up with. Now, whether or not that's true or not, his hands never seemed to get cold. And our Arctic mittens, we'd always get cold on the back of our hands on those snowmobiles or whatever, where they're exposed to the wind. And he said his hands were always warm. So that's one of the reasons why I got these, and got them for my wife with her issue coming up. So I decided to pass on the First Light for now and give these a try. Now, they are heavier weight-wise than you would probably get out of the First Light or the stick mittens, but it's not that big a difference. They're mittens. You throw them in your pack, and you take them with you, and you throw them on. And you could actually use these, with your trekking poles if you needed to, and you just pop them off when you want to shoot. That's Randy Newberg's big about that. He loves these things, and so I decided, you know what, I'll give them a try. So there you have it. That's my kind of initial review on them. I'll let you know this year after we go late season Colorado on our elk hunt and see how they do and see how my wife's hands do. They are a little large, so you can actually put a hand warmer packet inside of them. and I think that's a plus also. So they're not tight on your hands, and you pull them off really easy also. And the liners do tend to stay in. So, all right, I hope that helps you, and I hope you like them. Thank you.